It's a new season and I'm really excited to have my new rig. You know, I haven't put any tackle in it yet. I haven't got anything set up on it, but I do have all the equipment and the technology on it. TH Marine makes just about everything you could ask for to put on a boat. But what they really specialize in is a lot of the neat little things that really enhance the performance and really help you catch fish on the water. To start with, on the front of my boat, I've got a KVD Hydrowave. Now this is a really important piece of technology for me. So what it does is it imitates the different sounds of forage and bass actually interacting or feeding on bait fish out on the water. So I've got 25 different sound patterns input into this unit. It's really simple to use. It's got a real simple menu that you can either just scroll up and down through the sound patterns. It's got a delay, so you can have it set to 15 seconds, so there's a quiet time in between, and a volume control, so it's very easy to do. And there's 25 sound patterns for some of my favorite techniques, you know, from offshore structure to finesse patterns to crawfish on gravel. Just about any situation that you'd be faced with, you have a preset pattern on this Hydrowave. And with the speaker mounted on the trolling motor like this, it's going to send that sound all through the water around you and help activate the fish and keep them biting longer. So a Hydrowave is something that myself and most all the pros don't fish without. You know, on this side, on the trolling motor, I've got several other great accessories. So one is a GForce handle. So this is a cable with this handle. It's got a longer handle to it, makes it very easy to get that trolling motor to stow and deploy. This Ultrex has a gas assist to it, so you're not carrying the whole weight anyways. But again, when I jerk this trolling motor up and down hundreds of times a day, this cable on the GForce handle really makes a big difference. So when I pull that handle, I've got a troll tamer down here, and this is a really neat option that I think every trolling motor should have. So when you just push this lever, and I just do it with my foot when I'm up there to release this trolling motor, it locks it in place. This is all steel, it's super solid, and in the roughest conditions out there, there is no movement or no jiggle or wiggle. So it keeps this trolling motor just perfectly locked down tight, really prevents any wear, any movement through your whole mount while it's up there. Again, it just locks it right in place and it's not going to move. All it does is set right into place when you lock it back down. The other thing that I have up here is an Eliminator nut on my trolling motor. This TH Marine Eliminator nut is something that really helps my trolling motor be more efficient. So it just screws on and it's self-tightening. So once that trolling motor is turning, it's tightening itself up on there. But what it does is it really balances the trolling motor and makes it more efficient and really makes it even more quiet in the water. One thing that I'm a big fan of is having a lot of lights on my rig, both on the trailer and in the boat. So I like the TH Marine rock lights. I mount them on the deck like this. They're perfect for early in the morning, getting tackle ready, for being able to see as you're backing up in and out of the water. And again, when you're out on the water, for people to see in the dark. And then on my trailer, I really like them on the trailer, shining up on the boat, because if you're traveling at night, especially if it's rainy out, it really helps me see the whole boat and trailer, but it also helps everybody around me see it. So it's a big safety thing for me. I have them in the back of the cab of my pickup truck. I always want to be able to see in the dark, and having a lot of light really helps. And TH Marine gives you a ton of options if you're into lights like me. As I travel around the country, it's really important to make sure that I'm going to keep my equipment safe from thieves. So TH Marine has a couple of options that really give me peace of mind. One is a locker bar. So this is a visible bar that you can see that goes across your deck lids, to protect your rods and tackle. So all you got to do is put that on there, and it's got two settings. So it's got one with an audible setting, so that if anybody breaks into it while it's sitting, while it's parked, it's going to go off. If you're driving down the road, you obviously don't want that to happen, so all you got to do is flip it around the opposite way, and you don't have that audible alarm in your locker bar. Just lock it in there and you're good to go. The second one is the two-way boat alarm. So this is an audible alarm system that mounts in the boat that works by vibration. So you got a remote, all you got to do is hit the button, and it gives you that audible alarm. It has different sounds and vibrations so that you can tell. Even if you're in your hotel room, you can be up to 3,000 meters away, and if your alarm goes off in your boat, it's going to trigger on this remote. I've had it happen at night in a hotel room, and it'll wake you up. It's a really unbelievable tool. Because it works by vibration, you don't even have to have a boat like this that has lockable storage. If somebody even steps on your boat, they're going to set that alarm off. All you got to do is touch anything, move anything, and the alarm goes off. So it's a great system, works really well. I use it all the time when I'm on the road. I'm gonna keep this key fob with my keys. If I'm in my hotel room, if somebody sets anything on your boat, does anything, it's gonna go off. One night, I had my alarm go off. I jumped out of my bed, looked out the window, and I seen a lady had set a coffee cup down on the rear deck of my lid and set it off. Another handy item is the tackle type. So these are magnetic tackle holders. So I love these because you can, take some crankbaits or things that you're fishing with. You don't want to have them just blowing around if you're going to run from spot to spot. So I just open the lid, put them in there, and whether it's jigs, anything metal is going to stick to them. And if it's a rough day, that magnet is strong enough to keep those baits intact, to keep them from falling down into the compartment. So it's a really handy way to organize some tackle that you're going to be fishing with that day. One thing that I've had on every boat that I've ever had is a hot foot. I just really like to be able to have both hands on the wheel and be able to control the throttle with my foot. If you're fishing the Great Lakes like I am and there's really big waves, just being able to have both hands there just gives me an added measure of safety. So I never go without a hot foot. Another little thing that I use every single day is TH Marine's Wave Away. So this is a depth finder cleaning spray. And I just can't stand having water spots on my depth finders, or it really works great on sunglasses too, or you can use it on your computer screen. I use it on my iPad, when I'm using Google Earth and that. Again, I want to have the clearest, most detailed picture. So all you got to do is spray a little on there and wipe it off, takes off all the water spots. Just really works fantastic. Follow me on social media, go to my YouTube channel, or go to KevinVanDam.com.